I was watching Candace Owens the other day, and what she said caught my attention. I've been doing a deep dive study on the Little Season eschatology, and their belief is that Jesus already reigned 1,000 years. And when Candace said this about the Christian kingdoms, it made me think about exactly that, the 1,000-year reign. So listen in.
Reality, and you need to listen to this backwards and forward and do your own research. The reality is that in 1881, the Russian Tsar was assassinated by a Jewish revolutionary gang from the what was known as the Pale of Settlement. Okay, so you had a Christian empire, and then what was carved out was like if you were Jewish, you had to live in the Pale of Settlement because they required that you were Christian if you were going to live within the kingdom. The world was dominated by Christian kingdoms. And so you know that expression when you say that was beyond the pale? Probably don't even know why you say that. Oh, what he did was beyond the pale. You're actually referring to the Pale of Settlement, which is where the Jews had to live. Now, they were allowed to work inside of the kingdom, but you had to be a Christian to live within the kingdom. The Pale of Settlement consisted of modern day Poland, Ukraine, and Lithuania. This is very important for you to understand this. After the assassination, many of the associated people that were involved, the little gang that put together, they emigrated to Italy. They emigrated to the United States. You learn this in your textbook as there were pogroms. Like no context. They, for no reason, kicked out of a country. There's actually no evidence they were ever kicked out, but they left. The revolutionaries left. And there were actually, all throughout this time frame, by the way, these sorts of revolutions happening all across Europe, trying to overthrow and divide Christian kingdoms.